Head to your local Dollar Tree. Start by hot gluing the paper towel holder in the center of one pan. Hot glue rope starting from the outer edge and work your way in. And work your way up the center of the paper towel holder until reaching the top. Take twine and baskets and wrap, tie, and secure them on either side of the paper towel holder center. Take the second round pan and pour marbles into it. Place the top pan and the baskets on top. There you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy DIY spinning storage for your home for less than $15.
You'll need 4 of these chrome napkin holders, a paper towel holder, a set of these plastic chopping boards. First thing is to trace the napkin holder onto the chopping board 4 times and then cut out the half circles. I'm attaching those pieces of the plastic chopping board to the side of the napkin holder. I'm going to take these napkin holders and glue them to the bottom of the paper towel holder. Attach 2 more toward the top of the paper towel holder. Once the glue is all dry, for a little added security, I'm going to use some zip ties. I'm putting in some of my most used products, nail polish and hand lotions, and this is going to go right in my bathroom, so it's really easy to access.
I'm taking 3 hexagon decorative mirrors and 4 small glass candlesticks from Dollar Tree. Stack 2 candlesticks on top of one another. When the glue has dried, I'm taking some black acrylic craft paint, apply the paint all over each candlestick column. Once that column is attached to the base mirror, I'm adding glue to the top of the column before stacking another mirror on top of it in the center. While I'm taking my second candlestick column and my third mirror, I'm flipping the mirror face down and applying the glue to the column before placing it on the center of the back of the mirror. It's time to stack the third mirror onto the other 2. This is now the perfect tiered storage display in my bathroom for all my skincare products. Take a clear adhesive hook from Dollar Tree and a paper towel holder. Add toilet paper rolls and you have easy and inexpensive toilet paper storage. Place scrunchies and hair ties over the top and you have an easy and cheap storage solution. Loop the zip ties around the paper towel stand, evenly spaced and secure in place. Take scissors and cut off the excess of the zip tie. Use a mini hot glue gun to add little dots of hot glue to make sure the zip ties stay in place. Cover the entire stand with gold spray paint. Place it in your desired location and use it as easy storage.
We're going to start with a baking pan and we're going to fill it with a bunch of marbles. I need to remove the back off the glue dots and then peel off the backing. And I'm going to place it onto the bottom of the baking sheet. I'm going to flip them back over. As you can see here, this swivels really nicely. I'm going to take a cooling rack. I'm going to bend up either side. Now I'm going to tip those cooling racks up and I'm going to tie the top of the cooling racks together as well as the bottom. I'm going to place the glue dots onto the baking sheet. Take those cooling racks and I'm going to stick them onto the glue dots and I'm going to press firmly to make sure they adhere well.
And I hope this inspires you to make your own Dollar Tree Lazy Susan.
I'm using 1 large piece of foam core from Dollar Tree and 2 sheets of peel and stick wallpaper. Next, I'm going to use a squeegee to apply directly to the foam core board. I'm using 2 gold paper trays from Dollar Tree and my 2 wallpaper covered sheets of foam core to glue to the bottom of each tray. I'm applying the rub and buff all over the wood pieces. I'm allowing plenty of time for the gold to dry before taking my hot glue gun and gluing the cubes on either side of the wood dowels. Now it's time to assemble this whole project together. This is a really inexpensive DIY project and is perfect for bathroom storage, and it's very easy to make.
Go to the dollar store and get 8 of these mini trays. You're also going to need 4 of these little mini crates and start painting these. Glue one of these sides that has one of the holes, glue it to the back end of one of these pieces, and now we're going to go and create a U shape, and we're going to go and press this together. Construct the next one, glue everything together, wait for that to dry. After those are connected, put some glue onto the top, and now we're going to go and put these little tiny mini crates that have the slats on the sides and let everything dry. And now we can go and put this into our kitchen and figure out where we're going to put everything. And this is what it looks like, and this is going to save you some space in your kitchen.
So we're going to start with 12 of these really cute little crates from Dollar Tree. First, going to glue them together. So we are going to be using some wood stain. We are going to stain this as well. So we're going to put this into a formation. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over and we are going to put it on the center of our Lazy Susan. So we're going to go ahead and load this up. And here's the finished product. I'm really loving this DIY Dollar Tree craft room organizer.
Grab a cooling rack and some E6000 and a dollar store chalkboard. Put 4 dots of E6000 glue on the back of the chalkboard, press down and let dry. Hang with command hooks on the wall. Add S-hooks. This is a great place to store your keys for easy access. You can write notes to yourself on the chalkboard, Grab a cooling rack and clip on some dollar store clips and pencil holders. From here, you can fill the insides with makeup brushes, office supplies, anything that you need. It's super cute and super easy. Picked up a dollar store cooling rack and a dollar store bin. I placed the cooling rack inside the bin, and from there I was able to organize the Tupperware lids perfectly. Grab a cooling rack and some pliers to bend the cooling rack into a U shape. Be gentle as you do this, as the bars of the cooling rack might break if you aren't careful. Now the spice shelf is no more, and it's so much easier to get to everything. You can also hang a cooling rack sideways with command hooks and put in scarves, jewelry, kitchen utensils, sunglasses. The possibilities are seriously endless.
To start this project, we're going to need 3 of these cute little craft storage bins. I'm going to use a pencil, and we're going to line it up, let that bond for a second. So we're going to secure the other side with the glue, and then we're going to go back in with our staple gun to make sure it's reinforced. So now that that's been reinforced, we're essentially going to do the same thing with another one. We're going to do the same thing for the third one. It's just going to sit up a little bit higher. All right, so now that this has been secured, what we're going to do is we're going to use some stain. And here's the finished product. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It works as perfect additional counter space. So we're going to start this project with these really handy stackable organizer drawers. So I'm going to be using a combination of E6000 and hot glue. So I'm going to go ahead and stack this on top. Then we're going to do the same thing on this top one. Set this aside to dry. We are going to focus on gluing these pieces together, and we're going to put it together here. Make sure it is level this direction. So we're going to go ahead and add to it. I wanted to take a little side note to share that I was able to paint my mirrors because they originally were gold. So I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue on the back here, and we are going to be centering it on top. We're actually going to be gluing these same mirrors to the sides where the drawers aren't pulling out. So now we're going to take 2 cake pans, marbles as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this on top, and then we are going to put a layer of E6000, and then we're going to be setting our organizer on top of that. Adhere it, wait for that to dry. So now we're going to flip it over. And we have a Lazy Susan situation happening, but we're going to add one more piece to the top of this. And here is the after of this makeup organizer in my bathroom. I'm so happy with how it turned out.
Have you ever seen these metal napkin holders at Dollar Tree? And I'm just going to add a little color to them using yarn. Then I'm going to flip it over and just trim off any of the excess pieces and tuck them in where needed. One of them is going to sit right outside of my mudroom. This is the table where we normally put our mail when it comes in the home. I also made 2 in pink and white that I'm hanging in my daughter's room. This would also be a great place to store larger pieces of art, books, or albums, things you want to display.